Where the fuck am I
at? Hold on.
Where the fuck am I at, man? Yo, what's up with everybody, man? What's good? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the Night Force. We got your boy Savage here. First you don't see me, now you do. And we got Seagram 7. Seagram 7, what's going on, man? What you done did to my controls, man?
Bro, we got hacked, man. I don't know what happened there. I didn't press none. I was laid back in the cut, man. So
yeah, I don't know what happened, man. It's all good, man. How you Saturday going, family, man? How you living over there, family?
Hey, overall, I'm doing great. All I can say is God is great and the devil's a motherfucker.
What was that? That was that Jadakiss. God is great and devil is a motherfucker. That was from that Clips.
Yep. That's where I got it from.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's good, man. It could be worse. I did get some new stuff in, man. I got that Ninja Force ZAR 10 in.
I seen that. I meant to answer you back the other night on that, man. But bro, I've been extremely busy, man. Tired too. I'm tired as a motherfucker right now. I just walked through the door. Like
I got this in that Savage Crucible joint.
Let me blow my screen up so I can see that.
Man, it's got some really crazy paint apps on like the swords and stuff. We ain't gotta blow it up, man, but it's
I can see it. That's what's up. It looks like The Witcher.
Yeah, it is, man. It's kind of, I don't know what the storyline is behind it, man, but I don't know. It's kind of different from the other stuff, man, but it's got some nice weaponry, man.
No doubt. I haven't brought in Savage Crucible, man, since last Joe Fest, and probably when we go down there this year, man, I'll probably pick up a couple more. What I did in the past year was got my starter pack on lines that people kind of jumped on 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, with the Monster Force and the Savage Crucible. So when I come back around, I won't be buying 10 at one time. I'll just pick my few, especially like with Monster Force, because when we left Joe Fest, I brought a Savage Crucible there, maybe 1 or 2, and then when I got home, I ordered whatever I could order. I probably ordered like 10 or 15 figures at one time. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the best things I like about going to Joe Fest and going to other toy shows, man. So that's a time for you to get in there and really kind of fuck with something that you don't normally fuck with or see something new, some new shit, man.
Correct. So. This year will be Robo Skull for me. Trying out one of their 6-inch figures. So that'll be something new we can jump on, man. But you want to go ahead and jump into comments, man, and see who we got up in here?
Yes, sir. I got you. You ready?
Yes, sir. Malik Mabang, he says peace at Savage and C Grim in the chat. Steve, yo, what's going on, Steve? Philmatic, what's going on, man? Y'all up north niggas got to tell me what that yurt mean, man. What does a yurt mean? I know about. I need to talk to Swift Shot, man. What nephew?
Yeah, what's up with that dude? I ain't heard you talk about him in a minute, man.
He's on Instagram, and I see him do a few things, but I ain't really see him on that. He probably in the cup. I need to get with him. I need to holler at my youngin, man. See what's up with him. Paul Morales says hello, everybody. What's going on, family? Paul Smoking and Loki says, what up, Night Force crew? What's going on, Paul?
Sitting for the gangsters all across the world. Some of that real sticky, icky.
Ooh wee. Put it in the air. Gonzo, what's going on with you, fam? I'm trying to read them too and scroll through them too, Chris.
I got you. I'll just put them up there for you.
And that's a perfect example when a motherfucker trying to do too much. I need to lay back.
Just sit back and chill out, bro. I got you.
HK Viper.
Teamwork.
Huh?
It's called teamwork.
Exactly, man. I'll be preaching that to my young boy that worked for me and shit. He be trying to put the whole world on his back. I'm like, man, look, you can mess up trying to do too much. Lonzo, what's going on with you? How things going up in the shop, family? Same time, he says, oh, hell yeah, here we go. What's going on, fam? Gun Bunny, man, I need to get an interview with you, fam.
I'm glad Gun Bunny's here. We got some of his stuff loaded up tonight, too.
Yeah. What up, Gun Bunny? I need to get an interview with you, and I need to talk to Tony from Tony's Figs. Ken, what up with you? Says, what up, Savage and Seagram? What's hood, fam? How's the chat? And Ken, we got another summit coming up. I want to get it in before Joe Fest, but the subject, and I'm gonna treat the summits almost like a black workshop for toy collectors. The subject matter will be Martin, so we're gonna make that happen, fam.
Martin, looks like we got another. Go ahead. My bad.
6 element of hip hop. Now you good. Peace, Savage. You heard Do or Die 3 yet? Yeah, you know we threw it up there last weekend. We promoted Do or Die 3 from AZ. It's tough from top to bottom. I can see him and Nas sitting on the stoop for the Sprite commercial with them Pippins on, them up tempos on. That's what type of flavor is giving me. It's dope from top to bottom. Very solid. Out of all those albums that came out from Mass Appeal on the Legends Have It joint, that's up there. That one, the Mobb Deep. No, I probably give it that one, Raekwon, and then the Mobb Deep album. Those are solid efforts. Mr. Roper says, what's good, fam? Check it in. I'm heading to the Gary Owens show. Gary Owens, I like Gary Owens. I'll have to check the replay for the most part. Great review on the Night Force Tomahawk mic. That thing is fire. And Mr. Roper will be a part of the summit as well, too, man. So Roper, I'll let you know, man, once that gets closer, man. Jay Spellbound says, what up, my guys? What up, man? What up, my geyser? Broby, One Kenobi got the illest name in the game. Says, what's happening, bros? What's going on with you? I'm looking fat and shit up here, yeah.
You just look like you eating good, homie. Living righteous.
Sitting back. I'm about to throw the towel over my head like Biggie and shit. I'll just be waking up, man, scared and shit, man. Evil Dookie says, listening while working on real biker shit. Revolution is coming. That's what's up. That's what's up, Duke.
Yeah, he's getting back in the biker. He's starting his own biker game, not biker game, but his own biker club.
Oh, okay. So real biker shit, like for real, literally. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, do what you love, man. You got to do what you love, man. And be honest with you, you can have it as a club. You know, the conversation me and you had a couple of months ago, you know, about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just ride, Dookie. You remember what I told you? Just ride. That's all it's about. GTG 2006. It means yo. Okay.
I think that's about it, man. If we missed anybody, yeah, apologies, man. I think we got everybody though. There's a lot of talking back and forth in the chat, man. But
no doubt. And usually, man, I usually can recognize names. They ain't popped up. I ain't said what's up to you yet throughout the night, man. Appreciate everybody coming through chat, checking us out. We got 25 people in there right now, man. If you guys could give a like, man, and get this thing boosted up. But we're gonna not too much toy news this week. We're just gonna have a conversation, man. I can get it. I don't give a shit if nothing comes out in the week. You know, it's gotten a little bit bigger to me than that, man. It's talk, it's therapy, it's conversion ideas, it's linking up with other like-minded minds, which is always a good thing. And you know, you could be out anywhere in the world, but you're in your home or wherever you're at watching this, man. And I appreciate you guys, man, for always stopping through, man. And if Seagram has it loaded up like that, man, I would like to get the thing started and talk about some comments that I've been seeing, man, throughout the past couple of weeks. Is that what you put first?
Yep, I got you.
Yeah, so I told myself I would start highlighting when people say pretty cool shit to me, and people have said pretty cool shit to me, and I've never highlighted. Like there was a guy one time like 3 years ago, and I was like, damn, this YouTube thing, man, goes really around the world with no problem. He was in Russia, and he was like, it's such a pity that people don't like. You knew this motherfucker was from Russia because don't nobody say a pity. I say either this motherfucker playing or this is some real Russian shit. He said it's such a pity that people don't take in Joe's as if they do Marvel. And you know, he was just talking about Marvel Legends and Marvel, you know, and man, so I thought that was pretty cool, man. But don't nobody say pity, but Russians. And I could be wrong. But my man right here, Gabriel, says, I'm not sure what I did for the algorithm to bless me with the channel, but I really enjoy your content. I've been getting so inspired and making my own customs and experimenting with different techniques I've been picking up from you. Keep up the good work, brother. And I appreciate that. That's what Parts and Pieces is for. You know, some blow and get decent numbers, and some, you know, do but it's not really about that. It's about constantly putting out that body of work, because from what I originally started with, man, with people asking, how the fuck do you boil and pop? Now I've gotten a bit deeper on it, far as me just doing customizing myself, because I want to grow myself and I'm learning myself. But that whole thing was simply to show you how to take apart figures. Now I know I'm definitely showing you that, right? Other things I'm learning on, but you can take that and grow from that. Once you understand the anatomy of a figure, then you can work on one. And that's what I understand. I never understood the anatomy of the figure. I know it's not real with living tissue, but you know, what makes this figure go? How does it work? Willie Springer, what's going on, family? He says, good afternoon, Savage and Seagram. How's the Night Force brothers doing this evening? And Savage, that night helicopter, great, man. Appreciate you. Woody, what's going on with you? Says, what up, fellas? Hope you chilling. Yes, we are. I gotta finish watching the video on Woody. I usually watch Woody videos when I do my truck driving. But he's got a new video up, G.I. Joe versus Valorverse Part 2. So you guys check that out if you want to see a lot of G.I. Joe and Valorverse being unboxed or boxed or shown, man, and just great content just in the action figure genre, man. Check out Woody Triple Deuce channel.
He said he's moving on to his second room. He said his first room is filled from the floor to the ceiling. He's moving on down the hallway.
Nice. Hell yeah. Keep stacking it, my G. Who is this right here? I don't know if this is, I don't think the same guy. He says, thanks for showing me how easy it was to boil and pop off customs. So once again, what I just said, my Joes, like I did when I was a kid. I've gotten really hot tap water and changed legs like with heavy duty and Night Force roadblock. Exactly. It says, I like the gray pants and tan shirt combo. That's what it's about. Plus, it's all I had. But my first boil and pop was Night Force Falcon body and Law's police vest. So now the gray shirt, and I tried heavy duty camo legs, but it didn't fit. They won't. So I had to use the regular legs. But but see, that's for me going through the motions of this shit. They won't. I've tried it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to switch shit around. But it said I didn't fit, so I had to use the regular legs. But I'm really excited for this Arana custom, taking classified cover girl's upper body and jacket, plus her accessories and belt. So Sarana has a wrench. I thought about doing that with that too, but I left it off. Then Jinx arms and removing the tattoo and replacing it with something more her style than using the bottom part of her body. So show off her stomach by your inspiration. And it came from Oscar Joe Mike. You know, I was inspired by that. I think that I seen that right before I started doing the boiling pops. And once I found out that most of the women are like the bigger male figures, they have no ab crunch, they just have abdominal rocker, it's off to the races. And that's how Valorverse and other figures that Monster Force are compatible, because they don't have ab crunch. They got that pop effect like the women figures do. That's the way you're able to switch them around like that. Headset, so she'll have like tan half shirt and leather vest with dreadnought colors on back. But thank you again for showing me how easy it was and inspiring my Zorana custom. Thank you, brother, and you know, continue to spread it on, because I think just boiling pops and doing simple customs to extreme, or simple kit bash to extreme customs, it's just another part of the game, man. And another part, it's almost like you open up another part of your brain.
Hey, yo, Yo, I've never seen no shit like this. It's like so I don't know if it's something's going on in the chat, man. Something comrade. You see that in the chat? What's up with that?
Let me see. Well, somebody acting stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
Oh, man, probably one of them bots flying around.
Yeah,
comrade,
it looks like a bot or something.
yeah, I guess. Long as nothing stupid happened, he flooding up my shit though. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I don't know, man. That copter thing is doing a little bit of numbers now. Like that's probably gonna hit maybe 1,000 by the morning, man. You got a lot of weirdos. See, man, that's why I don't like my channel. I mean, of course, I want my channel to blow and swell up, but like you got them big channels and it's got a lot of views coming in. That allows a lot of weirdos to start coming around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you got 10 niggas standing on your corner, and then that shit get to jumping wild, and then a bunch of wild motherfuckers start coming over and shit. Like, where the fuck this nigga come from? You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
This is Night Force La Familia. We don't for life. For life.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I gotta yeah.
But Hustle's here. What's up, Hustles?
Oh yeah. I said what's up to Hustle, man. But let's go on to the next comment.
But one thing I wanted to say though, Mike, about these comments and what you do with the ball and pops, it's nice how you it's like you're going on a journey and you're bringing them along with you, and you can really see how you've grown just from your first ball and pop, and you've added in the Rit dye and the Bad Mother tattoos, and you've really grown, and you're showing that, and you're not holding it hostage, like not putting it out there. So I think that's really cool, man.
Yeah. I think that's why old buddy had a problem with me, because even though he screamed about people gatekeeping, I think that's what he wanted do too, be a gatekeeper and shit. But I'm not all about that, man. Y'all can have that shit, I give the game. But also too, man, I'm growing with my Dremel. Like they wasn't ready, but next week I got a few new docks that I've been working on, and I fucked up a dock head trying to Rit dye. So I just really stepped into that more, and now I got me a character that's got like these deep lacerations on his face, because I took my Dremel and just drilled into that fucking head and made it all scarred up. Now I got to go in and paint it and give it its color, man. So
you're really getting into some customizing now. Yeah,
this shit's gonna be ill. I already got the body, and I was gonna send you a picture too. I Rit dyed Mercer's legs.
Okay,
and now they're black with the gray stripes going down the side. So it's some dope shit going on, man. Yo Joe as fuck says, what's cracking, Savage and Seagram? Just checking in, out and about, so I got to catch up later, no doubt, man. I just stepped in the door myself, barely made my own live, but I like this one right here, and I like when I tap in to spots that I want to tap into. It says, from your boy in the CPT Cali, you're the man, love your stuff, bro. CPT standing for Compton, California, Hub City. Appreciate it, man. And I had this answer back: Compton, stand up. Vietnam, stand up. Because when I think of, even though we're not as big as those, I just think of Vietnam. You can always throw, you can throw Vietnam in the Comptons. You can throw Vietnams in the Flints. Just Vietnam with where you from, Gary, Indiana. You can just always put, you can always recognize and relate with niggas like that, man, and get it in. But hey, shout out from the CPT, brother. I appreciate you, Myron Walker, yo.
Yeah, that's all the comments I had, man.
Yeah. And I've been meaning to try to get those on here for the past couple of weeks, man. But shout out to everybody. I'll be doing that from now on. I see something, man. Great comments that I can, show off and inspire people. But it says Phalanx weekend. What you get, 10% off the Phalanx?
Yeah, so a couple weeks back, they had the M113 10% off going on. Now it's the Phalanx. And this is a new one, the Crimson colorway. So I'm phalanxed out, man. I already got way too many of these. I can't keep copping. They're not Jordans, man. I can't switch up for every colorway.
Yeah.
But it's cool though, man. I like the turret on it. How it's got the missiles, like what they use for that Warthog one they did.
Yeah. No, it looks good, man. It looks good. They maximizing on their prints, and or whatnot, man. But I can only do but so many 3D vehicles. You feel me? So,
Right.
like, even though they're great, and this is something I explained on the review with Chaz's Copter, man. I mean, regardless of the fact whether you get it from Gridiron or whatever Joe Smo, who is printing or whatnot, man, they're still delicate vehicles that does not have the same durability as the vehicles that we give these companies shit about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the other thing too is they're bigger scale, and we're all been in the collecting game for quite a while. So our space is limited, man. So there's only so many vehicles that we can acquire. Correct. So when we do pull that trigger, man, it's got to be something special.
Yeah, man. And just it's just today's climate, pick and choose your battles, but it looks good. I wouldn't even say not my cup of tea. It is my cup of tea. This joint is dope, but for one thing, it's gonna cost you a penny. And another thing, it's up there in size. And then another thing, there's already been 4 or 5 that came out before this. So not unless you're trying to cop every flavor, it's a hit or miss ordeal. But it's great for people who been waiting to pull the trigger on one of these, man.
I think that's why I wanted to put it up, man, because if you haven't had a chance to get one, you've been thinking about it, now's the time to do it.
Yep. That looks good. I've been seeing this right here. Who's making this?
This is Valaverse. Bobby
Okay,
Bala.
so he's got Splinter Cell. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's looking good.
Well, actually, Willie Sprainer, when you're reading the comment, he actually brought this up a few minutes ago in the comments, but I don't know. I never really played these games, the Tom Clancy games. I know they're popular. Did you ever get down with these games and stuff?
I can't. They give me motion sickness.
You being serious?
I'm not bullshitting, y'all.
Yeah,
I can't
move fast.
Yeah,
they do move pretty fast, man. I don't know how our kids, man, they be right in it though, man.
It's that fucking work. It's that gun shit. Like, my eyes will focus on that, and I won't get like sick, but I can tell like I gotta stop looking at that shit. Now, games, I used to play Siphon Filter. That's kind of like Splinter Cell, and that used to actually have the little guy you can see running around. But when they got that hand and that fucking gun, I can't do it, yo. I don't know. I've always been like that since I was a kid.
Well, Tom Clancy, that's based on books though too, ain't it? Wasn't he an author?
Yeah, most time, military SEAL type guys. I think Michael B. Jordan had a movie about 4 years ago that was based on a Tom Clancy joint.
Yes, yeah, on Amazon.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
It was. Yeah. But did you see the camo print? It's like a digital camo print on the pants.
Yep. Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. I like the upper body.
And regardless of whether this figure is cool or not, all this shit is usually interchangeable. So it'll give us more parts and pieces to build out our Valaverse figures and doing kit bashes with that. So I'm interested to see where he's going to go. But it is cool to see him branching out and doing more stuff. We got the black, we got the other stuff. So he does seem to be growing as a producer. So
yeah, that's good, man. He's got some different things going in because it's just like Lonzo Wilkinson said, like your style is your style. Because even though he has a black, I still see Valaverse in the Action Force popping up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they're going a different direction. So like the figure that the one that Woody, the ghost joint, that's cool. Blackbeard is cool. But then there's some in there I'm like, okay, that feels like Valaverse, but he's got these different things coming, these different lines that's coming. So you can pick and choose from different, really truly different varieties now, man. And I think that's cool, man. To be honest with you.
So he posted this, I think today or yesterday. He posted it recently, and then also this week he posted these 2 images. So he's building up. He's doing a big review at DFW like he did last year and the year before. So he's just putting out them little free hits, man, trying to get everybody's appetite wet. So I like this though, especially the one on the right with that camo, the backpack with the camo. I think
Yeah,
that's looking good, man.
like the sack.
Yes, sir.
I was just going back looking at a few things. uh, Paul said he was smoking in the cut. Did he miss something? No, not really, man. Just like some cyber shit came through, fam. I guess that's what he was talking about. There was another comment. Oh yeah, my man Stu for lunch said Gary, Indiana. Shout out from your neighbor, no doubt.
Man, I walked into the barber shop last weekend to get cleaned up, and you know how they got the TVs in every corner, man, and Thriller was on in the background, and I wasn't even paying attention, man. But the whole time it was playing, I thought it was actually Thriller, but it was the movie, that Mike movie that just came out, man. It looked just like the real thing, man. Have you seen
For real?
it? Yeah, I mean, you know, say what you say, but you know, Mike had a bad reputation on his way out, but he was definitely influential in his early days, man.
That's crazy that you said, because I think I was listening to Janet Jackson, and I'll just elaborate on this right quick. And this is my personal thoughts. I don't think Mike fuck with them kids like that, man. To be honest with you, I don't think he had it in him, you know. And you know, it's not because I'm just super fanned out Michael Jackson fan. Then this is my opinion. Just looking at him down, he had some allegations, but where the fuck is the proof at? I just don't think he fucked with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can ask me, and probably people say, well, that's just a black thing. I mean, like, you can ask me about OJ.
You probably think OJ's innocent too, don't you?
Nah, that nigga did that shit. I was just about to say that. That nigga did that shit. And that's just my opinion. If he didn't,
that's what's up, man.
He sat up in the truck and watched that shit get done to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest with you. The only motherfucker I kind of feel sorry for in that, not kind of, I do, is the kid Ron Goldman. You know what I'm saying? Because he was really just returning some glasses. I do believe he was fucking them, but not that night. He was like, yo, I'm fucking her. You know, so let me run over and take these glasses back. And, you know, fortunately, he got caught up in some fucked up shit that he had nothing really to do with, man. But with the Michael Jackson joint, man, I definitely do want to check it out, man. I thought I could pull it up on my Fire Stick, but I don't think I got that type of Fire Stick. I think I just got the other shit going on, man. But this Valaverse, 6 Element, he said, nah, oh yeah, you know, OJ did that shit. And I'm gonna keep it a buck though. It never really was about him or her. It was about some black and white shit in America. And that's what motherfuckers can holler this and that. They don't give a damn about that girl. It's about some black and white shit at the end of the day. It's very unfortunate and sad what happened through all that. But let's not act like, you know, that wasn't a race relation issue across the country. What was going on with that case, and unfortunately, it got sidetracked. You know, by that, man. You know what I'm saying? But this Valaverse joint here, man. I'm liking it. I can't wait for this too. This 1944. Shit, man. So just something different, man. Something different. World War II is one of my favorite wars, and you know, you don't necessarily have to play like it's 1944 with this. You can, you know, shit. You might, might use a bar gun.
I plan on having this go against my Crimson Moon guys, man. I'm gonna use this with the Crimson Moon.
Nice,
but nice. I really like that webbing with the ammo pouches on the side. And that looks really good, man. I'm looking forward to this. It should be dope.
Yeah. And even with the weapons and some of the loadout accessories and shit, like, you know, like I said, I wouldn't mind using them with some of my regular guys. You know what I'm saying? Because they did have some cool guns back then as well.
We got some comments. Hold up. We got Jay Spellbound saying, you know, Seagram gets his haircut in the hood. They be playing bootleg movies. Seagram definitely goes to a black barbershop. I got whatever on it. Hey, man, there's a lot of barbershops in Fayetteville, man. With the military being here, there's a lot of nice barbers in our area, man. That's a nice hustle, too, man. A barber. And we got some really nice people that are nice with the blades. In fact, we got that one kid, Vic Blends, that went national, man. You know, you ever watch his stuff? Or
yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah, I've seen him before. I know who he is. He got on down in Atlanta cutting them rappers' hairs and shit.
Yep.
Kind of spread the word around, man. But yeah, big blends. Like I said, there's a lot of talent that come out the Ville. A lot of talent. I cut my own hair though. I'm not paying nigga 30. My brother's a barber. I'm not paying that nigga $30 a week to do a bald head. I pulled this up right here because of the figure. But let's talk about the show first. Did you get a chance to watch this?
Yeah, is this full like a season, or is this just like a one episode?
It's a one-off. Okay. And I thought it was okay, man. It was just a little bit too over the top for me.
It was very over the top.
And I think maybe they did that on purpose, but it seemed like this motherfucker was living in Grand Theft Auto on 5 stars. And he supposed to been living in the hood. I guess he was in Spanish Harlem. That's where he looked like he was uptown somewhere in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of black and Spanish people and shit be at. And you talking about motherfuckers, all you heard was screaming in the streets. Motherfuckers moving all fast like they zombies and shit. People getting shot. And I'm like, yo, where he at?
Yeah.
Like that in the 80s.
Yeah, it was very chaotic, man.
Yeah. So, but it was okay. I guess it was just like a little intermediate thing, till he gets in, till you see him in that Spider-Man movie. But it wasn't nothing crazy because everybody was kind of hyped over seeing it, man. And I like him as Punisher. I really do. Harvey, what's going on, family? He said, I just watched the first episode of New Punisher. He was fine. So he liked that high kill, man. That motherfucker killed about 400 people.
Yeah, you know what it reminded me of? It almost reminded me of like a John Wick or like a John Wick. It's constant like fighting with the guns and kung fu and all that shit from beginning to end.
Yeah.
Like one shot.
Yeah. And it was classic Marvel shit, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas coming through the door and they got bats and axes in their hand. I'm like, all right. Yeah, they couldn't get y'all niggas a 2.5, a 380, and then you got to come with an axe.
The best movie that did it like that, I forget the name of it, but it was like over in like Asia. It was the guy who made the Gangs of London TV show. He did a movie a couple years ago, but he was like one of the first guys to make one of those movies where the guy it's like an undercover cop and he's starting on the first floor, working his way up, taking them out one at a time. I forget what that movie's called. I know there's some people in the chat that know that movie. Came out about 10 years ago.
That ain't shit but that old game called Karate. When you go up the levels and be kicking everybody's ass, you gotta keep going up the levels. Old arcade game, Karate and shit. But with this right here, did you put the figure in this up at the same time?
I did, man. How do you like the figure?
Okay, I like this. I like this simply because Marvel Legends is kind of converting all their figures over to a double ball peg neck, which is awesome.
It's called the Raid. Yeah, thank you.
I've never seen that before.
If you haven't, you need to watch it, man. It's still dope to this day.
So. Nice. But I could with this double ball peg neck, I could potentially take this off and put it on a G.I. Joe body. I thought about getting that Nick Fury and Punisher 2-pack, but I think I'm comic book Punisher out because I brought the other 2-pack where he's in the black costume. I think I can adapt more to this Punisher right here because this will blend in better with my Joes. And he's blacked out already, so I could definitely, throw him in Night Force or whatever. But I picked up like 2 or 3 of these. I got to see how I'm looking when the time comes, when it comes out. But, mostly for trying to customize because you can always, use that skull shirt, man, and, mix them in, match them in with your Joes and shit.
Well, one thing I do like what they did with this is with the facial expression. This is what they should have done with Crazy Legs or anytime they give us a yelling face like this in Classified or Valiverse. They need to give us one where it has the expression and one where it's just like the regular mean mug type face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They did it the right way.
Yeah. I can hear his voice because how he be making that grunt noise. And I guess that's where he's getting his power from and shit. And with his skinny self, he be trying to. He didn't put no bulk on you till you see. He be looking cut up. Then you see him from the back. You see that bony back. I'm like, all right.
Especially when he was doing them pull-ups, man. He was
Yeah,
really grunting then.
yeah, he's crazy, man. But hey, he's a great Punisher, though. I like him as an actor too. But I think he's the best Punisher thus far. Brute Squad Collectible Savage. What GI Joe figure and vehicle is on your want list that they haven't announced yet? That will be a whale. This Tomahawk. You know, I would like to see a Tomahawk now that I got this 3D print. I would like to see a classified one, man. I think they could really get some good traction and go a long way with that. I don't know if they do. If they announce a hydrofoil this year, that'll be cool. But there ain't nothing but a few more vehicles that'll actually really, dive in as far as big vehicles, as far as classified, man. And they've given us a lot of great ones so far.
So, but with this Punisher figure, what do you think about his beard, man? The beard seems kind of off. It looks like because I seen somebody do it this week on YouTube or on one of the groups where he put that Mod Podge on the face and created a beard on that most recent Punisher figure. And then as soon as I saw this, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Was like, you know how they'd be making the beards on the figures, the customizers with the Mod Podge.
Yeah. Pretty much sculpting. I know that's what Lonzo does. I don't know if he uses Mod Podge. I know he sculpts and
builds. Well, whatever it's called. I don't even know if it's called that.
I don't care. I mean, it looks like John Berthmel, however you say his last name, close enough to me. I'm just really liking the figure in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as how to get close to how he looks, I could kind of care less, man. You know, because I was thinking about some shit today, man. Like, I don't know, like just like how y'all was asking me about how I feel about those guys leaving. I really don't even give a shit no more. I'm not getting a lot of shit, man, and I ain't trying to wait on sales or anything. Like I almost kind of don't have it in me no more. Not necessarily to buy, but like how my mind is thinking. Like Professor Rock Claw and the dinosaur, I had them on pre-order, but man, I chopped that shit. I really just want the dinosaur. I can give a damn about that professor. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna work it out, just like how I did with White Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? I got those polar bears, and shout out to White Vegeta, man. Appreciate that. Those polar bears are the best GI Joe classified animal. I set one of them motherfuckers up on their hind legs the weekend I went to did the play. Went and was gone all day and came back home that night, like 10, 12 hours later. That damn bear was still standing up on both hind legs, man. So shout out to that. Andrew Davis says, what up, fellas? I'm chilling in the ATL at the Power Rangers Stop and Pop convention. Is Swaggy the Blue Ranger there? Let me know, fam.
Look who's in the chat. It's your boy.
Little Kim Jong-un official. Salute, pimps. Salute, pimp. I try to do my calm voice. Oh, we just take it. Sixth element of hip hop. I feel like Classified hit all the best characters I needed already. Only ones I really miss is V3, Snake Eyes, and Dress Blue Gun-Ho. I would like a Dress Blue Gun-Ho, and that's something I would jump out of my way to get. Yeah, man, it's there. You know what I splurged. I finally had things are starting to kind of come back around as far as catching some traction, man. I've been in the hole for the past month and a half not because of debt, just because my business is growing. So I had to take money, kind of send it different ways. But this week was one of the first weeks in May. About 3 weeks, I was able to buy some action figure stuff, and I brought all customizing shit. And I did it on 4 payments. You know what I'm saying? But I spent about $200 on customizing shit. I brought me 5 pairs of Concords off eBay. I went to Bad Mother Tattoos and got me some Night Force stickers and got me some Wu-Tang stickers for my other thing.
So you re-upping, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. You know you gotta re-up and shit. I brought a wreckage because I want to do a Night Force wreckage. So I just brought that whole set because I like the Tiger Paw, so it's cool to have another one of them. Then I went on eBay and brought a Jungle Recondo, man. So I basically just brought all parts and pieces, man. This weekend, man, and it felt fucking awesome.
You get a chance to check this out yet, man?
I looked at it just for a brief second. Tell me what's going on with it.
Well, it's just another one of Red Atlas 3D printing pieces, but
okay.
Everybody's getting their Ramp Rats in right now, and we got some other stuff associated with the Ramp Rats. I just seen this today for the first time, but they got it in the Cobra Blue, and they got it in the Gijoe Green. But
Nice.
I think it's around $40, so it's a little on the expensive side for 3D printing stuff. But I mean, if you got it like that, I think it's pieces that could help set the scene for like your Rattler or your Dragonfly and your Ramp Rats. So I think it's cool, man. I like it.
Let me answer this guy right quick. He says, bro, where do you get your Wu-Tang decals? I've had to paint all mine freehand. That's 6 Element of Hip Hop. Bro, there's a place on eBay called Diamond Dale's Decals. Triple D. Diamond Dale's Decals. Go to eBay. He will have those Wu-Tang symbols that I got. They're water slides. You ain't got to paint shit. And they're on white toner. So they'll show up on any color. Black, red, whatever. If you put it on a white t-shirt, it's going to pop even more. So go to Diamond Dale's Decals, 6 Elements of Hip Hop, man. You can get your Wu-Tang decals there. You can have the perfect prints. And they cost $5 a sheet, man. So you can make it happen, man. I've been very creative using them. I just read up and brought last week. That's the only thing I brought as far as action figure wise. I bought like 5 sheets. 5 sheets cost me $30. That's going to span to like 20 figures. You know what I'm saying? So try it out, family. Stu for Lunch says, wishing y'all a fantastic night, crew. Have a tremendous week. Hey, appreciate you coming through, Stu for Lunch. Let me just answer Bobby Wall. It says the pretty cool file for a Cobra Rattler, almost airport baggage hauler, but it's for hauling missiles to the Rattler.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty dope, man. I liked it.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool. It's cool, man. Like I said, when it comes to 3D prints, pick and choose your battles on it. I say which I guess I'll get into that when I talk about the copter, man. But I really wasn't talking about the copter, but some few things, small things I got from Chaz, man, that was like worth their weight in gold, man. And that's when 3D print is at its best. Hey, okay, 6 Element of Hip Hop says, found Diamond Dale's store. Good luck, fam. You're a real one. Hey, appreciate you, man. Those when I found those decals, I was like, oh my God. I said it is on. And he's got those, and then he's got one more that has like ice cream cones and stuff like that. I got a custom next week that I use those on, man. So appreciate you, fam, for rocking with me. All right. So what picture we got here? We got okay. This is the mask device. And I like this right here. It looks like he used that what's that new figure they came out with.
It breaks it down right here on the right.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that, but I'm pretty sure he's using that green beret, right?
No, it's actually, it looks like it, but it's the Century Steel Core, that came with that gray Outpost.
Okay. Yep. That is it. That is him. And those legs are actually from Night Force Quick Kick. They just painted on camouflage. Yeah, but it looks good.
Yeah, originally I think it was the low light legs, but that reuse.
Yeah, might be that. But just basically took the vest from the Ramp Rats, man, and switched it over and made it a G.I. Joe thing, and it's simple. And that's probably what they would do. That's almost like an exact in-house Kitbash, man. So I just wanted to show that, man. That's something I would probably do with them, man. Maybe some custom G.I. Joe ones to go on the G.I. Joe side, man. And this is perfect. This looks like Hasbro, put it out like that there, man. So I just wanted to show that. Give some people.
I like this better than the. I like this better than what we got with the Ramp Rats, man. This is dope. And then you got
It actually does look better. The Ramp Rats don't look bad to me, but this has a little bit more flavor to it, and it's probably because of the camouflage thing he did there. Hey, hold on one second, babe. Oh, I thought I heard her come downstairs. All right, I'm sorry.
So you had sent that over, and ironically, I'd seen this because there are more colors that they actually wear, and each color does a different job out there. And so this guy, Kick Toy, he actually, I don't know if I guess he painted all the vests.
Nice.
So he's got all the colors for the different jobs they do. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you what each one does, but, you can look it up. If you was on an aircraft carrier, this is what you would see, all the different colors.
Yeah, I watched Bobby V's review, and he started naming it. Some one is gasoline and all that good stuff, which is cool, man. But I like all those different colors. It's just fun. It's vibrant. And that's why I like that set so much. Okay, because this set keeps on giving to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying, on things you can do. And especially even with kit bashing and customizing in general, man, it just kind of keeps on giving to your collection. Now these 2 figures, have split off and turned into 5 figures. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's how we do it. So what we got here, Mike?
Okay, so just top 50 hip hop albums. And I was going to send over some clips of some stuff I was watching this week. And it was like 6:00, and I had to leave out and go to that little get together that we had, man. So I just left it alone. But I am going to start putting in clips of stuff I watched throughout the week. But I have things on Facebook, the top 50 hip hop albums of the 90s, man. And I'm gonna just blow through them right quick. Number 50 is Il Nana by Foxy Brown. Il Nana was dope. It don't get talked about enough. That's when a female could put out an album. Like her and Little Kim first album is dope. You could listen to those as males and still like them. Return of the 36 Chambers, ODB. I can see that. 49. 48, When Disaster Strikes. Buster put out a lot of classic joints. 47, the Slim Shady LP. I didn't think that would be so far down, but Slim Shady's bigger across more of a mainstream.
Yeah, worldwide.
Yeah.
He's almost in that category of a pop star, even though he is
correct.
lyricist.
Correct. You're right about that. It's certain how certain songs he put out. So Let There Be Eve, Rough Riders First Lady. Eve had a pretty decent album. She's number 46. 45, Capital Punishment. That's I wouldn't necessarily say it's top 25, but it needs to be closer than 45. Hardcore by Little Kim is number 44. I can see that. In a Major Way, E40 for all my West Coast guys out there. I know Mr. Roper, I know he bumps some E40. Harlem World by Mace. I guess that's his first album. His first album had some knock on it. I've never listened to it in its entirety. But Mace,
this ain't my list, man. There's a lot on here that wouldn't be on my list. But
yeah. It's a lot on his albums that I forgot about though, too, man. Coming Out Hard, 8 Ball and MJG. Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, DMX's second album, which was pretty dope. His first album is his dopest album. In My Lifetime, Volume 1, Jay-Z. That's my shit right there.
Yeah.
That album doesn't get enough credit, but that In My Lifetime, Volume 1 is a slept on one. That's that one that got You Belong to the City. Yeah, that's my shit right there. That's the one where he's on the front with that leather on. Yeah, so I can see that. That's a slept on album. Now, Puff Daddy and the Family, that's around that same era. So I can see that one. No Way Out, that's number 38. 37 is Guerrilla Warfare, Hot Boys, for all my dirty. 36 is Dog Food by the Dog Pound, New York, big city of dreams. Ghetto D is my shit. I'm not the hugest Master P fan, but I fuck with P at his height, you know what I'm saying, when he was firing on all cylinders. And Ghetto D is actually his best album and actually a good album. Liquid Swords by the Jizza, number 34. Okay, I can see that. I can see that because there's a lot of good stuff up here. 33, Soul Food by Goody Mob, a classic album. Super Duper Fly by Missy Elliott. That shit needs to be down a little bit lower. Super Duper Fly is dope. It's got a lot of good joints on there. That's when Missy was doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be in front. What's good, baby? What's going on? You ain't naked, is you? I'm on camera. Hey,
we live.
Huh?
We live.
I was just fucking with him. 31, Muddy Waters by Redman. 30, Lethal Injection by Ice Cube. Ice Cube had a solid run around that time. 29, Hard Knock Life Volume 2. That we bumped the shit out of that when that came out. That's with the Hard Knock Life. AT Aliens, number 28. That is one of my favorite albums.
That was a game changer, man. That was definitely a game changer.
It is. AT Aliens and It Was Written is neck and neck for my favorite albums. The Low End Theory, a little bit before my time, but I went back and listened to Tribe as an older man, and I think which one came at that? Midnight Marauders is my shit. Low End Theory is good, but I think I fuck with Midnight Marauders more. Riding Dirty, UGK. Like I said, I'm from the South. I don't fuck with too much heavy deep South, but I fuck with UGK. I think I fuck with Pimp C as far as how he speaks more than his rap, because he was a real ass nigga. He'll just say exactly what's on his mind, and I love shit like that. The Score, number 25, the Fugees. Yeah, I definitely could see that. 24, America's Most Wanted. I can see that because Ice Cube had a solid run at the beginning of the 90s. Number 23, 400 Degrees, Juvenile. I can see a couple of albums like Liquid Swords need to be before that, but some people 400
man,
Degrees.
Liquid Swords needs to be in at least the top 20, man.
I give it top
classic,
25.
man.
Yep. It Was Written, my favorite album, 22. I think that's great because It Was Written don't get a lot of credit. I actually almost kind of think it's better than Illmatic, but some people would stone me over that. The infamous Mobb Deep, I can definitely see that 21. Only Built for Cuba Links, another one of my favorite albums. Raekwon, my guy.
Another game changer.
Yep. East 1999, Eternal. I was a big Bone fan when this came out, so I can see that. I tried to go back and listen to that album as a grown man, and I had to be a kid loving that shit. It was okay though. The Diary, Scarface, great lyricist, number 18. Machiavelli, The 7-Day Theory. I at number 17. I take Machiavelli and All Eyes on Me, and it's hard to choose sometimes because Machiavelli that shit too. Ready to Die, the Notorious Big. I like Biggie's first album. I think it's actually, I don't know if I like it better than Life After Death, but Ready to Die got some shit on it. Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy. That's a little bit before my time, but that's unadulterated hip hop right there. 2001 by Dr. Dre, number 14. That's my shit too. I can fuck with that from top to bottom. Be honest with you, that's a great album. It's Dark and Hell is Hot at number 13. DMX best joint. I can fuck with that from top to bottom. Number 12, Midnight Marauders, A Tribe Called Quest. That's my shit too. Number 11, Aquemini, Outkast. That's my shit too. That's my era right there. Number 10, Me Against the World. That's a little bit before my time. That's Pac. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love Pac. At number 10, I can see that being kicked down further. And number 9, Death Certificate by Ice Cube. This is when he had that 3-album run. But from 1990 to 93, Ice Cube had a hell of a run. Like he really couldn't be touched with those albums. He was putting them out back to back. Reasonable Doubt at number 8. I fuck with Reasonable Doubt. I definitely do.
Man, that should have been higher up though, man.
Reasonable Doubt?
Yeah.
I can see it at number 8. But see, they got The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill at number 7. That's a great album, but that's I don't know. Number 7. Number 6.
Lauryn Hill, not to take away from Lauryn Hill, but she kind of tapped out too early, and for her own reasons. She should have had a bigger body of work.
Yeah, but her small body of work from what she did with the Fugees in that one album can kill a lot of niggas' whole careers.
True.
You know what I'm saying? There's some tough shit on there. Like Lauryn Hill ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. She should have had a bigger body, but the small body she does have is untouchable. She can tour off that for the rest of her life, to be quite honest with you. 36 Chambers at number 6, Wu-Tang Clan. Number 5, Life After Death, The Notorious Big. Number 4, Doggy Style, Snoop Doggy Dogg, another classic album. Number 3, All Eyes on Me. Number 2, The Chronic, and number 1 is Illmatic. So it's a decent list. It's very hit and miss. You can take what you want from that, but I would never knock Illmatic being number 1 because I'm a Nas nigga. But there's some stuff up there that's out of place. So I just wanted to elaborate on that. We always got to do our hip hop shit on here as well.
Yeah, that list is this almost like it's more of a commercial list or albums. There's no
I don't know about that.
There's no like boot camp in here. There's no
but see,
there's no DITC in here. There's no Gangstar in here.
Yeah, Chris, that's really, really underground shit. Like them niggas wouldn't get no radio play at all, and I fuck with all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fuck with Digging in the Crates and Boot Camp, but they not because I don't consider these, like, people consider It Was Written a commercial album. I don't consider it that. It Was Written had some shit on. Now it had some shit that topped on some charts, but as far as commercial, nah, that shit was real. All right, man, we will move on it. 112 scale Gijoe Tomahawk. If people hadn't checked out my review on that, it's 3D print that I got commissioned way back in December. Finally got finished up a couple of weeks ago, and it is here. A lot of great things on it, few bad things on it, just simply because it's 3D print. Shit you got to deal with 3D print or stuff like that. But as far as me, I think it's awesome. I think it's great. It's a piece that I'm definitely going to put to work and get busy with. But that's what I was about to say. Like, this sign that you guys see up here in the back, that's really a bang for your buck when it comes to 3D prints, because those things are not expensive. And most time when people will print that up, it's either going to be in some cardboard or some styrofoam shit. And that's when 3D print is more fortified than that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the greater than symbol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Well, after you go ahead, you finish up, man. I thought you were doing
No, I was just about to say, rather than with the helicopter, which the helicopter is printed lovely, but when it comes to vehicles, and I will say this for Gridiron too, this is in GI Customs. Even with the M113, I was very excited to get it. When I got it, I'm like, oh shit, it is 3D print. I can't get busy with this motherfucker. I gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It's more of a centerpiece, but look how dope it looks. I mean, that's just a dope picture, period, man. That thumbnail, man. That looks like a real spot where the Tomahawk would land, man. I mean, you set that up perfect, dude.
That's great, man. Because sometimes I get down on myself and be like, damn, and that shit just, I don't know. I guess just the artist in me be like, damn, that shit just don't look good enough. But I appreciate that.
But speaking of the signs, I did get an order in from him, and I didn't get a chance to take pictures of them. Let me go to this real quick. Since you mentioned the signs, I got some of his in this week. I got the caution joint, the warning controlled area joint.
Nice.
So even this would look good by that helicopter, like something like this.
Yeah, or by that fence. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to represent one time.
No, I'm good. I'm good right now.
With the Fort Bragg 295. But this I really wanted to show. I was trying to get some pictures in right for the show, but I couldn't get how it's see-through. You see the reflection.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time. See, I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but you see the reflection?
Yeah, I see myself back in it.
Yeah. So I was having a hard time with that, but this is really cool, man. I got one of these in, and I like this. I got a lot of plans for this. I just got to figure out how I can shoot it without getting that mirror effect on it.
Yeah, I'll be up in a little bit. Yeah, nah, man. I'm sorry. Hey, nah,
you gotta take care of your family, bro.
Nah, my girls are gone, man. But just my wife was down here and shit, just sitting to the side, and she's going back upstairs. So it means I can have a little bit of fun later on. So
she's ready to get that party started, man. She's like,
I know, right?
Get your ass up here, boy.
Hey,
I was gonna show this last week, but I took it out the slideshow because we were showcasing it at the end. But this you posted this on your Instagram page. I thought this was a dope picture, man.
Yes. Last week I put this up, man, and yeah, man, just having fun with this copter, man. And be honest with you, man, with this copter, man, that's what, like how you said it, it's a centerpiece. I don't plan on being too much with it, but this troop carry and be in the background, man. So to have this like sitting on the field with the other dragonflies and other things like that, man, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna do a lot of good dope stuff with it, man. I'm probably gonna hang it from the ceiling and take a couple of shots too, because I got to drop down like ceiling in here in my basement, so I can go around those beams and do like little stuff like that, man. So we're gonna have some fun. The biggest thing, man, I'm glad I got this damn review out the way, so now I can have some fun. Because that review was supposed to be out last week, man, but I have been so busy and things have been going on to, man, like I swear to God, every day this week, man, I probably fell asleep like 7 o'clock, just sitting like just tired and shit. And every day I came down to do something. I did half of that review last week, and then yesterday I did the other half, man. I stayed up like 3 o'clock in the morning last night trying to finish that shit up.
Now you get that intro finished up.
Exactly, and that's why I haven't did that. So now I'll be working on that this week, because that's what the plan was, to film an episode of The Table, and from that I can extract an intro out of that. But this is Chaz's stickers right here, and these must be the stickers that like how he put on this tomahawk. Those things are actually kind of raised. They actually have a feel and a texture to them, man. So those are dope water slides that he's making.
Yeah, I saw this, and you got a couple that look like graffiti. Like that long lived cobra. I could see that on like some of those city pieces, like that we did like an action figure sold separately. I could see some graffiti pieces like that in the city areas, and they go dope with this porta potty as well.
Nice.
But this is, I'm sure you saw this. I saw you liked it on his Instagram, man. This is also a collaboration with GI Customs and Gun Bunny. So I thought it'd be a nice transition, man. But this is dope. What you think about this, man?
Yeah, I seen it this week. I was guessing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get caught up. I started looking at back comments, which I'm gonna fall through. But I'm pretty sure that he got the print from GI and he did the painting on his own. But it looks good, man. Gun Bunny's like official, man. Like for real. Let me look at the answer to this dude right quick. He says, "Are you guys going to Joe Fest?" It says Gangstar 8003. Yes, sir, we will be. But man, Gun Bunny definitely does his thing. I like the ice blue on there, and then the white. Then the APC, man, looks good. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't take much to. I remember we were looking at it when we were first talking about Chaz. I was talking about it looks like something from them virtual games from the early 90s. But that was just a simple basic print. But now to actually start seeing things come to life and come into fruition, dope, man. And great collab on that.
I feel like the Stinger and the other joint that came with the other classified piece that we've got in black and green now. I feel like he did those already before. Didn't we show that off a few months back?
I'm not too sure.
I think we did. And then the APC and the joint in the back are the new pieces. Because I feel like I've seen this colorway before. Like this is new for sure, right here.
Looks like he has like a light camo on top. Is that a light camo pattern?
Yeah, white and gray.
Yeah, nice.
And he's got the figures.
Nice.
I like the one on the far left. How he's got the eyes showing. So you can see his eyes. That's really dope.
Yeah. He just like went on. Because what they had like these little things around their eyes, right? It made them look funny and shit.
Yeah, this gives it personality. Like there's a real human underneath the mask, man. Then I forget what this is called. I never had this as a kid. What did y'all help me out? What is this joint called?
I don't know, some type of pop, but that ice blue on there looks good though.
It's that Carolina blue, baby.
Yeah, it almost looks like a little bit lighter than that. You know what I'm saying? But it's
good job, Gun Bunny. I mean, you're the GOAT, man, of painting. You're one of the first ones I seen doing it on social media, man. So keep doing your thing. You see how it looks faded from you see how he does that fade on the bottom?
Correct.
It's like white It goes from white up to blue. You see that?
That blend, yeah.
Yeah, that's real nice, man.
Yeah, it's almost like fading a haircut. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some type of skill to that.
So the asp. Thank you, Evil Dookie. I appreciate it. That's what it's called, the ASP.
Oh, I thought you said the ass. Hold on, let me little Kim Jong Un says Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was the album of the year played on the reg. It was, and you just were hoping for Top on Joe on some sweater puppets. Maybe I read that wrong. You were just hoping for Top or just on some sweater. Oh, he's talking about my wife came downstairs.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's thinking. She was over there in some negligee type shit. I'm like, hold up, don't walk the fuck over here now. We playing them type of games.
But that is nice blending right there, man. That is crazy.
It is. That's a painted copperhead. Oh yeah, it is copperhead. That is copperhead. Because I was looking at the mask and they looked like it was a Cobra Trooper, but Copperhead does have a face mask like that. Nice. Good job.
Okay, yeah, this one right here. Yeah.
Yeah, the far left, the one you was talking about, that's Copperhead's head. Yep.
Good call, whoever caught that. Paul smoking and looking. So we got Lonzo.
Yeah.
He was saying he was in Chicago delivering this in person. So this must be a special one.
Nice. That's dope though, man. Great head scope, great on the hairdo, man.
Yeah, the hair was beautiful, man.
Him and Marcus, well, he's using a full Mando body, but Marcus had did something where he took some parts and pieces off of Mando and put them on his Joes, and I've been wanting to do that, and I'm glad he did it. So now I see that it works and it can be done. Because I've been wanting to take some of the armor off of Mandalorian figure. They just had a Grogu and Mando in Walmart that was like super chromed out. But it's online. You can still get it. I was wanting to use that and eventually mix that in with some parts and pieces on my Joes, man. But another dope pick by Londo. By Lonzo. Lonzo. I call him Londo. All right, you can go to the next one. Yeah, I seen this one right here too. And people be coming with some crazy looks and be like, "Here, man, make a figure of me," and then give a crazy look. You know what I'm saying?
And then complain.
Yeah.
That ain't me. Who's that supposed to be?
I got my man right here. He got his shirt off, and looks like Buddy, man. And
it does. I mean, he did get it like right in here. If you look, Lonzo did a good job getting that expression right there. The wrinkle in the forehead and the nose. That's spot on, man.
Yeah, that one looks good right there.
And he had these two. I had two pictures of the guy on the right, but they were so similar, so I only used one of them. Because it was basically the same picture. Yeah, man. Sometimes I send stuff over, or you might have it too, but I might send multiple so you can have some options, man, on what to do. But yeah, I like both of these, man. Like I say, he's been spot on. The one on the right, I'm liking where he's going with that one, almost like a cyborg or, some type of robotic attachments going some
on.
Apocalypto.
Yeah. And just doing different things, man. Just trying to stretch the imagination and trying to see what's next. How far can I go with it? And that's what that reminds me of. But shout out to Lonzo, man. Hope you're safe up there in the Shy family.
He said he was gonna be checking out a toy show too.
Yeah, probably that toy show he's always talking about. I see Major Marcus use AI to kind of for his drawing board on what type of figure he's gonna make, and he usually pretty much makes it just like that. But I had to put this one up here. I was like, who Major Marcus about to do? The daddy from Good Times? Looks like James and shit, man. Looks like John Amos and shit.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
And so it had me
laughing. Head with the big old forehead.
Yeah. So that's why I had put it up there. And he looking mean too. That's how James looked from Good Times.
I honestly thought that's what you was gonna say was the forehead. So
Yeah,
gonna hit you up about
yeah.
that. But it looks like he's gonna use the Grim Vipers bottoms and the Dire Vipers vest, possibly.
That looks like the Grim Viper vest, but I'm not 100% sure that the picture is kind of grainy. Because their vest is kind of big and bulky like that. But yeah, this was a decent one, man. I was just laughing. They look just like the daddy from Good Times. I don't know if that's where he drew up, but this that heat right here.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about right here. He took the Marvel Legends Venom head and turned it into a helmet. And you know, this is when you're really getting into some kit bashing and customizing type stuff. Looks like he has his Outbacks or Falcon's upper body. I don't know where the vest came from. I'm trying to figure out who the legs came from.
I don't know, but the paint looks amazing. That's some dope paint too, man.
Yeah, the camo. Yeah, that camo looks good. I painted a little camo this week, man. For the first time in a long time. It's decent. Doesn't look as clean as tight as that, but it's good. It's dope. It's pink. It's got pink in it too. I did something with Doc where I've been wanting to put him in a pink shirt, and I finally got that achieved. But it took me about a month to do it because I had to figure out the right parts and pieces to finish that figure off, man. And I think I'm getting where I need to get to now, though. But this right here is fire, and this is inspiring. This is something I want to do. Mixing more of my Marvel Legends in with Joe's, you know, and just making something cool. Like, you know, now he has a helmet. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a Venom figure, but now he done made that shit into a helmet. And, you know, great creativity.
What I think is crazy is, man, every week, whether it's Lonzo or Marcus, man, we show 4 or 5 of their customs each week, man. These dudes be grinding, man. They put in the fucking work, and you see the results, man. They put in the work and they get the results. So they keep bringing the fire, guys. Keep doing your thing.
Nah, man, they used to it. They used to putting in work. So, you know, it makes it easier when you step back up to the plate, because sometimes a lot of this shit, man, you already got in your head. I know a lot of things I want to do, I've already got in my head. It's just trying to find the time to do it. And do I have the means to do it? If I got the means and the parts and the times around to do it, you can bang a figure out, man, in an hour. Like, no cap. Like, a lot of, like, assembling this figure, he's already got in his head. That took no time to do. You can do that in an hour. But the paint and stuff like that will take a little bit of time. But, you know, you can get that knocked out in a day. Checkpoint Bravo says, I told Lonzo it looks like Major Blood's meaner nephew.
Yeah, just a lot of compliments for Lonzo and everybody else in here.
Olu's, I forgot he from Chicago. He says he's got a hookup with Lonzo here in the Go. Malik Mabane says, very nice. Yeah, this is a dope one, right? And he's got the Dire Vipers wrist thing going too.
Parts and pieces.
Parts and pieces, baby. Look like he got another character here where he's took on a wolf head and, you know, kind of made a feral character, which is dope. Not Alonzo. Marcus is definitely into that. He's definitely into using his Marvel, his X-Men, especially some of the feral characters, and you know, just making characters out of them, man, which is fire, man. This was always a good figure. This is Old Man Logan. And I know exactly where this is from. This is Old Man Logan, not necessarily from the Old Man Logan story, but he transitions into his own book where they kind of pick that book up. He goes along in adventures, and he had. I have this actually action figure. I'm looking at it right now up there. You know, it's one of some of the first action figures I brought back at the early mid 2000 2015 16. I think this figure came out here, but very dope, man.
This is the last one I got for Marcus.
I seen that one right here. This is dope. Looks like he has
bazooka.
Yep, man. And turned into a regular shirt. It's always fun painting that shirt with me with bazooka. His arms are hell to take on and off though. When you got to break that bicep cut there or tricep cut there and you know, pop that out, they're just hard as fuck to put back in, but you can get them.
All right, so This is Marauder Task Force group, and they specialize. This group focuses on Marauder gun runners, which is a smaller scale. They're like the customizable 4-inch, and they're always at Joe Fest too. The reason why I wanted to show them tonight, man, is this is their newest Vietnam line, and I just like the way these look. I don't think I'm gonna get them, but I like the way they customized them, and I wouldn't mind trying to take some of these looks and recreating them with my 6-inches, man. You know, because we can do this now. Now that we got a lot of the face paint figures, we got these color uniforms, BDUs. You know, we got the hats, the boonies.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
you're focused on your wife getting upstairs.
I saw some. Actually, are these 4 inches here? Do they look like it? These are 4-inch figures.
Yeah, they're 4 inches, and the Marauder gun runners. This is what I was messing with, starting to mess with when Classified was coming out. I bought a bunch of these and was kit bashing them, and then I saw a pulse stream with the Tiger Force Outback, and they were talking about the Alley Viper and the Bat, and that's what really got my attention to Classified. But prior to that, it was Marauder gun runners that I was messing with, and going back and buying the Pursuit of Cobra and shit like that, man. So they're pretty good stuff, but I really like the look of these, and trying to transition this, duplicate it, and some customs with my Classified and Battleverse.
Yeah, Vietnam, a lot of Tiger Stripe fatigues and stuff like that, man. And that's what I'm about to say. That's the one thing I've been kind of waiting on with that Legacy Trooper, man, is that black and white face paint, man. I think it's very dope on the black Trooper, man. This is Quick Kitbash Old School Blade.
Yeah, I was reading the comments. Yeah, so this is that based off that new Serpent, the Alpha Omega.
Yeah. That is his upper body.
But he switched the legs out, and then he took the head from the Spy, the Bill Cosby guy, and then he's got the Jester, the Battleverse Jester belt, and then the goggles from the Lieutenant Hun lady. So you got a lot going on here. It looks like a simple kit bash, but you got several products in that one piece. Look, I just thought it looked good. We ain't gotta spend much time on it, man.
Yeah, no, it looks real good. I'm looking at Andrew Davis. I'm like his comment. He says Marauder gun runners had me running for my life at Toy Atlanta. I kept hearing a voice call me from the bottom of the 118th hole. That's what's up, man. What's this right here?
It's just another kit bash from, I don't even know who this dude is, Cal Yang. But I thought it looked dope. I know you like them original Alley Vipers. That was one of your first Army builds you did.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they took the head, and I like how they painted it up, gave them the gold veins.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, colors to me are okay, but looks like a Snake Eyes body with an Alley Viper head. Yep, with some paint going on with it.
And did you see this right here this week?
No.
So this is Two Crazy Customs. I saw Alonzo liked it, so I know he's seen this. But this is Two Crazy Customs Police Department, and got a lot of the ESU figures in here. You got the another one of the this guy right here. That's the blue Cobra Commander guy.
Yep.
But the head from the General Pack on there, and then that.
Yeah. Thought it was Commissioner Gordon. But a shout out to the ESU officers, man. I broke them out this week, and had the M113 up on the kitchen counter, just messing around with it, man. And them officers are some bad motherfuckers, yo. That's like up there for me as far as classified figures, man. Them shits look good, man. They feel good, and they come with a lot, man. There's a lot of playability you can have with those officers, man. So shout out to them.
And then this was the rest of it right
nice.
here. A little SWAT crew. And then we had this that you sent over. Speaking of
Yeah.
your legacies.
Correct. And this is when I was up there messing with him. But I did this last week. This is Mercer's head on the legacy officer. And it's perfect, man. He looks like it. Yeah, dude, he got to break them out, man. Because I got 16 of them. And my original goal was to get to 30. You know, shit happens, man. And that kind of got off course on that. But if I don't, with those 16, they're imposing enough, man. Just solid like that. And I just, took Mercer's head off, and I had to find one of the Caucasian heads and necks, because the thing with the officer is you can pop them off and you have to boil them because their neck hole is so small to fit on other figures, but it's hard for other necks to go on them because of that. They have a tiny ball peg, one of the tiniest ones. Their heads are really not that big. They're actually smaller figures. Be quite honest with you, they're not as big as other people, but the Caucasian neck and Mercer's head fit well on here, and that's what I did to make this work. And also, y'all can see, you see how his head is real square from the flat top. That hat will fit right on his head, no problem, man. So he's a perfect cop, to be quite honest with you.
What about that bat? Did you do something with that bat? Is that a Kitbash bat?
No, it comes from Casey Jones. I was trying to figure out because I got 3 of them, and I'm like, where the fuck these bats come from? But it comes from the neck of Casey Jones.
The Red Atlas people that we showed that little transporter piece, that they're also advertising neck pegs that they're making to where if you want a Kitbash, nice, you can interchange some more of the heads better. So I don't know if anybody's bought those yet.
Yeah, they had a guy on eBay selling different size pegs and shit, and that's before I was doing boiling pops. And I like I'm saying, man, if you don't boil these figures, a lot of this shit you want to do, you're not gonna be able to do. You can with a blow dryer, but once you boil, it just makes it so easy. Because I used a blow dryer for a long time, like 2 years, man. And then that boiling pop, man, it just I actually took the barbell out of a neck and just started doing all this crazy shit. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm like. It's like I stepped into the Matrix. But we good. I just wanted to show people that. Also, this line right here, a cop with a baseball bat seems like a civil rights case about to happen. Well, shit, it won't be the first time.
Or that's right, unfortunately.
But this line right here is the Masters of the Universe line. I haven't messed with Masters of the Universe in a minute. But I've started messing with this. I forgot the name of him. I think this is Movie Skeletor. I actually have him right here. But this figure right here, these figures right here have drop down legs. Their articulation is a little bit more on point than most Mattel figures, and they're closer to a 6-inch scale. Most time when you deal with Masters of the Universe, they're going to be undershooting 6 inches at 4 inches, or they're going to be massively over bigger because they're on a 7-inch scale. But this is kind of like one of the and don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. But I don't know if Masters of the Universe has ever been on a 112 scale. But this is their 112 scale line. It's got drop down legs. Only thing I don't like about this is the cape. It's still got a plastic cape, which is real pliable. I mean, but it would have been so much doper, if it was cloth. Phil Maddox says, I put Mercer on Law's body. I was actually going to do that. I tried that, but I'm on far as Mercer on the other end, because I have another Sarge pack that I'm breaking down. I'm trying to put him on just a bigger body, period. To be quite honest with you. So we're going to see. But if y'all guys haven't tried out that Skeletor, that Master of the Universe line, give it a go. Give it a go, because like I said, I ain't messed with no Motu in a couple of years now. I was just kind of tapped out on them for real, but I'm a dibble and dabble in that, man. I really like that line. I think it's pretty dope. Unfortunately, it's went up because I remember one thing I did like about Motu, when everybody was still at $24-$25, they were like $20. They just recently upped their prices. But here's another episode of Parts and Pieces that I thought we talked about this last week and I put it out, but I guess I didn't.
No, it dropped after last week's.
It did? Okay.
Yeah. Cover Girl is the one we talked about last week.
Okay.
I think we have talked about this figure though, but we haven't talked about the video. But
Yeah, the figure
I
been
like the
around
way
for
the
a minute.
figure turned out, bro. It looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. The figure been out for a minute. And this figure is because of these docs that I've made that you guys will see next week. Because I actually made the doc I made that doc over a month ago, and the ice cream one doc a month ago, and I couldn't put the footage out there because I couldn't finish up the figure, man. I had to work a few things out, man. But if it wasn't for Doc, this figure with Doc's legs and them Jordans on there wouldn't be made, man. But it actually ended up being pretty good. A nice place to place Alpine's head, man, and neck, because I didn't use his body in so many other different places.
Two things I liked about it, Mike, is one, I like the way the red dye interacted with the camo and gave it more of that brownish background to it.
Yep.
And then two, it doesn't look like Alpine when he's all put together and have the hat on. It looks just like a regular cop on the Night Force.
Yeah, correct. And that's what it basically is. I'm calling it Alpine because I know that's where it's from, but it's not necessarily saying it's Alpine, man, but that's another great thing when you start mixing parts and pieces around, man. You can start creating your own characters, which essentially my characters aren't really G.I. Joe characters. They're just people in my head canon. They might have some attributes of that G.I. Joe character that they were pulled from, but it's just totally something new. Says those new $9 Motus are pretty cool too. I seen those, Benji. I seen those in Walmart. They're like 4 or 5 inches and shit. But what's this, Seagram?
So this is our boy Action Figure sold separately. So we're coming up on Joe Fest, and he's one of my favorite people to support down at Joe Fest. So I just wanted to show some of his stuff that he's working on right now. This is something different. I've never seen him do a barn door before, but he's got a barn on the right, and then it looks like a wall. Those wall pieces are nice, whether it's for Savage Crucible or if you want to have a dungeon look for your Crimson Moon figures. Those pieces go very well. But the one on the right, the barn, you can see he's using the inspiration of that picture right on top of it.
Oh, nice. I was wondering what the fuck that was. Like, what's going on over there? Okay, so okay.
But you see how he's using color, and he's got the hinge. He's actually has hinges on the doors at the bottom and top.
I see that. Now looking at it closely, I see it. Yeah, he always does great work. Like even that right there, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely is a foam fitter.
Yeah, I wish I could pull this up. If you go on his Instagram, Action Figure sold separately, he has a lot of pictures with him taking it outside in the light. And when it's in the light with the sunlight hitting it, you can really see all the details and hard work that goes into this shit. And something else that's kind of cool that he's been doing the last week or so is, how like with the toy photographers, they'll do like a behind the scenes. They'll show the picture and then behind the scenes. He's actually been showing like some of the products that he uses to make stuff. So he's almost like doing like behind the studio or something, like what the stuff that he buys to make his artwork come to life.
Yeah. Nice.
Just here's another pier. He's been really into those piers lately.
They look good. I know I'm gonna pick up some things from when I get down there, man. I know I was talking about doing a commission from him, man, but shit, man, his shit's so good. Whatever I pick up from him, man, I'll be able to make something happen.
You'll be happy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still got stuff with him I'm happy with.
And then this I thought was really cool because it goes through the stages of him making it happen. So, from beginning to end. But that's what it started with, and then this is how it ended.
Yeah. Matter of fact, shit, this is a piece of one of this things right here. Like that, this right here is fucking awesome. Like he did a fucking awesome job on that.
I don't know if you can see it. I got the big piece. See that? It's 4 feet tall right there.
This was the roof of it, which is ironic. But this is done right here, like a little brick road with some grass and shit. Like like I say, man, he's definitely an artiste on it, man, and that's just something right there. It's not simulated; it's just naturally. You know what I'm saying? How a little walkway will like that would grow up, far as grass and all that. It's not edged or trimmed or anything, man. It's just very natural looking.
But if y'all haven't checked out Action Figure sold separately, I'm gonna start showing more of his stuff, man, because his stuff is dope. And we had talked about getting him on here one more time before Joe Fest, so I don't know if
Yeah,
we can make that happen or not. But he's definitely a highlight every time I go down to Joe Fest, man. GI Joe Scale Prop Makers is a group I'm in on Facebook, and this is Cody McCoy. We haven't showed a stinger in a while, but the stingers are out there in abundance.
oh yeah,
And
yeah. This looks good.
I thought this was pretty cool looking. And I'm trying to go fast, man, because I know you got things to do, man. Savage.
But hey, but nah, that stinger look good, man. I like that. I like that black GI Joe on there. That was pretty dope. Now that's the only thing I want to say about it. I might have to
Those
jump on that and get me a white stinger. Oh, it's hey, no problem, man. Action figure sold separately is in the building.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Mike's making me go quick through it tonight, bro. We'll get you a longer segment next week.
Nah, it's all good.
These tires, though, man, I don't know where the tires came from because those ain't
Yeah,
gridiron RC tires.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think a lot of people go to that when you can find something that'll match up, and if when you do find it in match up, it just takes the vehicle to a whole nother level. To be quite honest with you.
Yeah, 'cause he's got a lot of gridiron shit on there, but then those
Yes.
definitely ain't gridiron tires.
Yep, I got that same loadout on a blacked out joint that I'm trying to do now. I got that hood, I got that back gun. Damn, I got the same damn shit, yeah. But it just gives you a Jeep, man. In your truck, man, it just beefs it up just the right way. You know what I'm saying?
And then this is Jin Rummy. This is the dude that's right out of up near Raleigh.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I know I heard that name before. Yeah, we've been showing his joints for the past couple of weeks here.
So this is a little photo. You know, when you go on Instagram, you can scroll. They got like 4 or 5 shots back to back, and this is just one that had Croc Master out in the swamps, and then Old Man Outback trying to hide, and then Croc Master sees him, and Outback's taking off.
That's the best one when he's hopping over the branch there. That's the most natural looking one. That's what it's about, just the natural look of it, tangible.
Practical. Is that what they call practical?
Yeah, well, practical is using like real things, like for as far as your lighting and effects, and so which he's practical with the actual real wood and shit out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. But the most natural looking thing is like him sliding over that tree.
Gotcha. And then I thought this one was kind of cool because you got the water. I almost thought the water might be like an added effect with AI, but even if they did add that in, he actually has water pellets on his body and his face if you look in real good. So I just thought they did a good job with this. He's walking away after a hard day's work, and you got Pandora about to take him out from behind. You got to keep your eyes open, man. You got to stay on point.
Yeah, she doing dirty shit. Motherfuckers love that damn Pandora, boy. I swear.
Now, I thought this was a cool picture.
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say that's pretty cool right there. Okay, she's on a Ram cycle, and he is on a Marvel Legends bike. But that's pretty dope right there.
Man, it doesn't even look like action figures, man. It almost looks like a cartoon or something.
I know. As far as the texture of the colors,
yeah, man. Scarlet does not look like an action figure, man.
But I wonder if this is from the same guy that I had the Pandora and Zarana shot You know what I'm saying? He was walking out. You know, he had Scarlett walking out with the bow. I think that's the same guy.
It might be.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I remember that name.
Now this is dope. You follow Infinite Wisdom for All on Instagram?
I can't quite say if I do know him or remember that name.
If you don't, you need to follow him. He's got some dope shit, man. But I really love this photo right here. Like the way it gives it that feeling that the car is like moving fast, like they're trying to get away from some shit or get to somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But he also did a shoot kind of like what we just saw with Gin Rummy, or Gun Rummy or whatever his name was, Sick to Death. Where, he did a with Xandar in prison, and Xandar, he's got the Xandar on that Night Force Falcon body, and he's got Xandar doing workouts, you know, like push-ups and all kinds of shit in the jail cell. So I thought that was pretty cool by him. But if you haven't checked him out, check him out on Instagram.
Let me see. This guy right here says 1.55 tire scale wheels. Okay, so that must be some RC shit. I gotta remember.
That's Turk Murphy.
Okay. So that's who Checkpoint Bravo is. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got to forgive me. Sometimes I don't know all these names. But go ahead.
You know this name. We show this guy a lot.
Yeah, this toy photography. Yes.
Good job with the lighting, the way the lighting's coming in.
Yeah, and that's
especially
more
on the
practical
boots.
lighting.
Yeah, especially on the boots, because when you in real life, that the yellow on those boots doesn't stand out too well. But in this picture, it's like lit up really good, man.
He was one of the ones that I did not get a lot of, and I kind of wish I did get a few just to kind of do some things. But I don't want to do too much with him. But you know, he had the dreads. You know, he was another black character. You know, so you can get African American arms and shit like that. And I wish I would have just jumped on him a little more, but I didn't know too much from him, and I wasn't doing this much kit bashing. I actually grouped up all my parts and pieces. I probably got 100 pairs of legs. Not 100 legs.
Damn.
100 pairs of legs, man. I got a tub just full of just legs where I just.
But bro, that's crazy, man. That you're able to you're stockpiling, man. I mean, you got your inventory now, bro.
Yeah, I probably got over 100 head sculpts, man. I got a lot of shit, man. About 40 torsos sitting up in there. So yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Because I've been wanting to get all of those things consolidated. So when I want to go grab something, I can just go to a certain bin and be like, okay, let me see what legs I'm gonna use today. What torso will I use? You know, blah, blah.
Well, this figure they did a good job with, but I wasn't as impressed with it as the Pursuit of Cobra Shadow Tracker that came out back in the day. That one was a lot better.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't a bad fig. I think later on down the road, I found out he was really just Zartan. His body, I think his upper body was Zartan and shit, man. But he wasn't bad. Just really nothing crazy appealing to me. But once again, you know, classifies a great line. It's just like the Alpine figure. Alpine's not bad, but it's nothing crazy appealing to me. But you can take his body and send it several different ways, and it's going to work out to almost anybody you send it to. So, and that's what this figure right here looked like it was.
Now, this is Yo-Joe Jimmy. You've talked about him before because we show a lot of Yo-Joe collectibles, and you got those names mixed up one time.
Yeah.
But look at the lighting in this, man. Look at how all those colors just pop. I mean,
that's pretty dope. I wonder if he did he alter that, or did he do some practical things with that? Because it looks like the snake armor is like lime green and shit.
Yeah, it's like they took the snake armor, made it a dreadnought colorway. And they got it all tagged up. Looks like they got the anarchy symbol on it right there.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a custom snake armor. I damn sure ain't doing it to them white ones. I'll wait till another color come out and we'll make it work. You know what I'm saying with that? Like I can always take some primer, man, and just spray it over it white, and then just have a fresh canvas. But I damn sure ain't doing it to the white ones I got.
But the one thing else I wanted to mention, now back in the day when I was a kid, I always thought that the Ninja Force R10, because I had stopped collecting by then, but I was also babysitting like other kids in the neighborhood at that point, and one of the kids I babysat, he had the Ninja Force Zartan, and I was like, man, that ain't Zartan. Who the hell is that? And but now that I'm older and I look at the way the other dreadnoughts are set up, this version of Zartan, he really blends in with the dreadnoughts better with this look, like the big mohawk hair and the bright green pants.
I understand exactly what you're saying, because a lot of the dreadlocks, just their natural look looks more like a punk rocker type look, and he doesn't really look like a rocker. He looks like, I don't know what the fuck he looks like. He's just kind of off a little bit. But hey, where'd you get yours from? Did Target send that to you?
No, CMD store out of Canada. Krusty, that's one of the places I would buy from sometimes early. And
I bought from them before.
Krusty Old Crow did a review on Monday of his that he got, and since I know he's in Canada, I just had the thought to check while I was watching the review, and sure enough, it was available. So I went ahead and ordered. It was only like $41 after tax. So I didn't pay that early tax too bad.
Yeah. So he supposed to drop it in a month, so it'd be close. But nah, that wasn't bad, man. It looks like a dope figure, man. I can't wait to get my hands on one.
We got some comments real quick. Hold on. So number one, Turk saying he'd be down to paint up a snake armor.
Yeah, for sure.
McFly saying he painted the snake armor. What's up, family?
Hey, what's going on, McFly?
Oh, the Punisher, Dookie saying the Punisher Hulkbuster is shipping this week. That'll be his dreadnought snake. I can see that being a snake armor.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope joint. I haven't brought any Hulkbusters. I don't know if I do want any. Wolf, it says, yo, Savage, yo, Seagram, and Night Force chat. What's going on, fam?
But it will be interesting to see how that. I think it's going to be blue, they said, and the dire. It's going to be a dire snake armor. I'm interested to see what that might look like, man.
Yeah, that'll be pretty dope. It's something different too. It just ain't your, here goes a crimson snake armor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. It's something new that we haven't had before.
Another slept on characters, them damn firemen. I need some more of them. They be doing this shit. They be putting tax on their work, because them firefighters, they haven't went on sale besides when Christmas time came and it was trying to unload them out of the targets. They're still $35 though, and they're just as good as the police officers. But the police officers, they got a price hike, and them shits kind of getting missing too.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the firefighters better than the cops, man. As far as like what you get and how they're made, I feel like the firefighters are way better. But this picture right here, this is dope. You got Lifeline like holding on to a hand that's in the rubble. You got the one firefighter holding the body. You got the other guy with the jaws of life. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
What are they? I just thought this was a cool photo, man.
Yeah. It is, man. You could do so much with either or, but the firefighters, they're tough too. The heat blanket that they get,
yes,
2 axes, the jaws of life that Ripper has. They get a lot of shit, man. Those two right there are some of the best legacies put out. I think they are, even more than that action special forces guy, because he's only limited to certain things. These cops, you can take them out and put them in a lot of different situations, and those firefighters, man, and for what they come with. They come for I forgot. So yeah, with the firefighter, you get a crowbar, you get 2 axes, jaws of life.
You get some hammers, I think, like some
hammers.
sledgehammers.
Yep, you get sledgehammers. You get the heating blanket. You get a helmet. You get 2 different head scopes. Yeah, that shit is loaded, yo.
Yeah, they're on point with it, bro.
Yeah, but the cops are too. Nightstick, police helmet, police hat.
Coffee cup.
Coffee cup. Yep.
Coffee,
You
get your
also
coffee. Nice cup of coffee. Joe,
uh
your morning Joe.
oh, helmets. Yeah, so yeah, man. Glasses. Yeah.
Taser.
Get taser. Yeah, you get a lot of shit with them, man. So yeah, definitely two bang for your bucks. Look like D Amazing right there. But no, that's Danger Room. Nice shot. Nice
Yeah,
shot.
it's an action-packed shot. And there's your boy Night 4 Zartan.
Yep. Yeah, that's dope right there.
Good scene, good dio, good posing, good lighting. Complete carnage. He has a lot of stuff on YouTube too. He has a YouTube channel. But he's been doing more. He's always done photography, but he's been putting out more pictures lately. I just thought this was a cool picture where it captured the Baroness face. I mean, that is a great head sculpt, man. Those eyes.
It is. That's the Rattler Baroness too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a perfect one right there. They thug thizzle on that one.
He buys a lot of those dioramas too that I get from Big Bad Toy Store. The ones that are I don't know if they're porcelain, but they're more hard and
resin type. Yeah.
This was a good use of that head, man.
I looked at that head the other day. I ain't looked at it so long because I've been trying to go out and search out all these loose parts and pieces and put them together and came across a bag of those. But it was a decent figure, man. He was my first Outback because I took him and mixed him in with a lot of operators and shit, man, that I had when I was getting Valaverse like that and made some pretty cool kit bashes.
I mean, he got down to like $5 or $10 at one point. I think
that's what it was. I brought like 5 of them for $10 a piece. I don't. They had that fire sale on. This has been a minute now. That was about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
now, I was pissed. That was one of those another times I had my Sour Patch face on, man, because I'd already bought like 4 or 5 of them at regular price, and then here they are coming out at $10 a pop.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that. That's the thing. The only time he ever did that. But that shit happened with him where stolen valor, whatever the fuck was going on and shit. And I guess he was trying to cut his losses and shit.
But I know a lot of people don't like the yelling faces like this, but this is why they are important, because you do need faces for expressions and photos and to show the emotion.
Yeah. Tim Kennedy.
Here's a Tornord, the same dude we were just talking about.
Okay.
We showed one of his photos a minute ago. But I could see Road Pig doing some shit like this. That strong ass motherfucker bringing a hammer down, man, on a all striker and batting it all to hell, man. I could see this happening.
Yeah. Good photo. I've been wanting to do a kit bash with Road Pig, man, but that's one of the ones, man. I ain't gonna rush it. A great idea comes to present itself, then act on it. But sometimes you go out your way and like, I need a Road Pig kit bash. I ain't got one. Let's make one. And then you just, you can go sideways with that shit.
They're gonna have to make another Road Pig eventually, because they put a lot of money into getting that buck together. They're gonna have to come up with some way to use it again. I hope they don't give us one of those Road Pigs with like the green hair.
I'm pretty sure they will, but it'll probably be just a different Road Pig, because that's the only person you can kind of use. I've seen some other Joes and shit like that, man, that they could use that body on, but they're gonna have to, especially if they want to get their money back out.
I wonder if they ever did do a fridge, if they could use his upper to make a fridge. Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, I can see that, because Refrigerator Perry was a big blocky motherfucker. He wasn't necessarily muscular. He was really big. He's a big fucking motherfucker. Yeah.
We only got a few more, man. When you shut it down, I think we got like 3 or 4 more. So this is Danger Room. We showed his other picture a minute ago, but good use of the night. The Desert Scorpions, which is a slept-on figure. A lot of people.
Yeah, he slept on. Great figure though. I wish I could have hopped on more when they were like sitting at $27 for weeks. But they right now I think I've seen one at $31, which is not bad. Not necessarily my favorite figure. I wouldn't necessarily try to army build that. What I would like to use is the parts and pieces from it. But it's a great figure. Just like I said, it gets down to like what do you want to do? You know, what's your cup of tea, or what are you into? And there's so much classified floating around, man. You got the opportunity to do that. He necessarily wasn't really my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he was a bad figure. I'm just not attracted. You know what I'm saying? Like to you. Just like when you're hollering at a chick, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you nice guy, but yeah, I'm not attracted to you.
So now that with Big Lob, two things just came to mind while I'm looking at Big Lob. To kind of go off on a tangent real quick. Number one, Lyle's Figure Files had a video out a couple days ago. And even though starting lineup bombed with Hasbro, it looks like Mattel has a line coming out called Legends. Have you seen
McFarlane.
that? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, McFarlane. It's getting late. Sorry. Yeah, McFarlane has a line coming out called Legends. Did you watch any of that, or are you familiar with that?
I seen Lyle's video thumbnail, and I'm probably gonna watch it sometime this week. Because I want to see what he was talking about on that. But I knew about this maybe like we talked about on the show for a little bit, like 4 or 5 months ago. And then one scale, but the articulation on them sucks ass. But maybe you can pull parts and pieces from it.
Bro, it still has the fucking pins in the arms and legs, man. I mean, what is up with that dude, man?
Be honest with you, man. McFarlane goes to the beat of his own drum. I think he's trying to fulfill that need, but at the same time, like, hey, look, motherfucker, I ain't finna jump off a bridge for you. I'm already doing sports figs. Because there's not a lot of sports people in this genre, but I'm a sports nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not saying like it's all my life, but, you know, I like to watch the good football game. Matter of fact, I need to pick up on the Hurricane series. They beat the shit out of Philly and shit. They smoked them. They swept them niggas 4-0. But I do think it's the Hurricanes' year this year. They've been knocking at the door for about 5-6 years on the Stanley Cup, man. So they might pull one in. But I think it's a great thing for McFarlane to capitalize on. I know him. You see basketball now and football, but he's probably gonna come with the hockey, which he is. I've seen him already. He's got Gretzky and all the motherfuckers.
I did like the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, but with the pins, they just kind of look a little funny, man. But
yeah, and they're not gonna really. They're gonna be representations of them. One thing I can say about the Hasbro starting lineups is it did look like the characters, and they came with official shit with Nike and shit like that on them. Motor Hill, okay, okay, yeah, I seen this picture right here. Great shot though, man. Joe's Oscar Mike, yep, did that photo. That's a good one right there too.
I like the way the blue pops,
the vibrance of the blue. Yep, yeah.
And you got a Valkyrie. Is that a Valkyrie in the middle or no?
It looks like
a retro. The retro. I guess that's the retro with the beret on.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It looks like it, but yeah, okay. No, it's not a Valkyrie, but it looked like a Valkyrie. I don't know why it looked like a female. Might be though.
Yeah, I think it is possibly, man. It looks dope though. The way the lighting is on this,
and that's the way photos are, man. It's about the posing. What you see how they're posed there, nothing crazy going on, but it's on point, and then just making that blue so vibrant, man, so it can pop. And just illuminate through the whole photo and become the centerpiece of it. It starts a conversation piece.
But the way they got the smoke, it's either like the sun is just coming up, like it's the morning dew, and they're waiting to see what's about to pop off, or the battle's just coming to a close and all the bombs just fell, and they're waiting to see who's dead and who's alive, and if there's going to be an assault. So it just it does tell the story properly. But good job on this.
Question right here. It says Andrew Davis says it's crazy how long we waited for Desert Scorpion, and he was on the back package of the second and third wave. I don't remember seeing him back there when they used to have it all like they were all like in a mountain. So I don't know.
Phil Mack saying, I wonder which one he's talking about. Which one, Phil? This one right here?
It has to be these Cobra Troopers, man.
So I think we just got one more, bro, and then we're done with the pictures.
Okay.
It was this one right here. All Hell Cobra.
Oh yeah. This one's decent right here. I like how he has the Crimson Guards. The Crimson Guards are easy to set up. That's the beautiful thing about them, because you don't even have to do them standing at attention and put them in a line like this, and you already got the makings of an outline for a picture here. Pretty cool drape he has on there.
Yeah, Dookie. I know Dookie. That's what I was gonna say. But this is our boy Toynomic Trey with the Ishcon. We were talking about Ishcon.
Oh yeah.
And Action Figure Alliance. But what I like too is the flooring. You know, we're talking about the packaging on the back. That's that old Cobra packaging in the toy box on the floor.
Yes. Yeah. That red and white. Yeah. And that's, you know, once again, man, something I probably would do on the table, man, just taking that stuff and rehashing it back out and making it work for you, you know, to where it looks like a Cobra carpet. You know what I'm saying? So,
or a Cobra marble floor, or whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing when people got the shipping from Hasbro. They take that out to make it look like netting or camouflage netting.
Yeah, I did that on the table one time when back in and then White Vegeta took it to another step and showed me some shit last year where he took it and put camo on it just by rubbing his hands and some paint on it, let it dry, put it in some water, crumbled it up, and it actually turned into that fucking net. Like for real. So man, you know, that's what this thing is all about, man. Just piggybacking, you know, off each other. That was the last pick.
Yes, I'll take it down.
Yeah, we're going to pull it on down, man. We're going to close out this show because, to be honest with you, I am tired than a motherfucker. I've been trying my best to stay awake here, man. But like I said, I stayed up late last night, had a long day today. You know, just, you know, I probably had maybe 6 hours of sleep in the past 2 days, man. But it's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be sharing action figure news, man, and just glad to elaborate, man, in the space with you guys. Like I said, we got parts and pieces, more episodes of that coming out, which I still have in the cut. I've just been dealing with the Tomahawk. I will be filming an episode of The Table, which I probably haven't filmed in about a year. Anything from The Table. Appreciate that, Woody. And you know, we got some episodes of that coming. Hopefully next week. By that time, I'll have that intro, because that's what I have pieces already. But I'm also tell you too, Chris. This time when I do the intro, I'm probably gonna make it about 3 minutes long. That gives people enough time to get in. You know what I'm saying? That gives me enough time if I gotta go take a shit right quick to go do that within 1 minute. But who can take a shit in 1 minute besides an alcoholic?
Hey, Dookie's telling you to get some Blue Chew and Gatorade and get your ass upstairs.
Oh, some Blue Chew and Gatorade. I don't need no Blue Chew. Luckily, I ain't finna get into all that.
Woody, it's coming, man. I do got a channel, man. It's called Seagram 7's The Lab. But I haven't really done nothing with it yet. But I do got one little video where I teamed up with Dookie. Me and him did a little thing. A little short, but I got some more stuff coming, man. My problem is work. I get so tied up with work, it's hard for me to really do anything, but it's coming.
Yeah, nah, man. What you got to do, man, is just jump up, because that's what I had to make myself do last night. I was like, man, I need to get the fuck up and film the rest of this shit so I can go ahead and you know, show the world, you know, what this thing you know is looking like, you know, with all pros. You know, and cons of it, but people need to see it because they're curious about it, and I'm ready to get it out there, you know what I'm saying, so I can move on and have some more fun with it. But man, that's the biggest thing, man, trying to find time to do this shit, you know what I'm saying. You've seen me over the past couple of years, so shit, sometimes I get missing for a couple of months, you know, because, you know, the work comes before, you know, before this, you know, especially with what I'm chasing, you know what I'm saying. Things are starting to get right and get to where a point, you know what I'm saying, where I'm getting back on. But, you know, action figures don't pay the fucking bills in my house. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't, you know, and where I'm heading to now, you know, that's where I need to be. But, you know, we're in a good space. I'm glad you came around. I'm glad Swift Shot came around the times he did, you know what I'm saying, to kind of helped me keep pushing the ball, which I ain't gonna never stop recording or doing action figure shit. But shout out to Dookie too. You know what I'm saying? Like this was last year, then the show wouldn't be on for the day. You know what I'm saying? I have to go out and go go to work, but or do whatever. But I got you guys I can fall back on, man, and y'all still will put it out there just as if I was there. Like that weekend I did the play. I actually made it home in enough time to do the show, man. But I've been out all day. I'm fucking wore out. Like right today, I think I dozed off a little bit one time. I was sitting up this motherfucker. I had to open my eyes up real quick. Like, God damn.
It's all good, baby. I'm your chiropractor. I got your back.
Well, let me read. It says, I feel you, Mike. You don't get to do fun shit all the time as part of being an adult. Correct, yo. I was about to say so like I don't get to do no fun shit, but that's not correct. I'm not a sour sack motherfucker. I don't do fun shit all the time, man. But I gotta put that work in, man, because that's what required for me to live the life that I'm living. You feel me? Says y'all have a great work week out here. Keep kicking ass in the day-to-day. Yo, be safe. I feel you on that. And with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Because either I'm gonna fall asleep in the bed or I'm about to fall into some pussy.
Hey, hopefully the latter. But real quick, bro, tomorrow night on Dookie's channel, I'm gonna be on there. We're doing his giveaway tomorrow night, 7:00. Let me just check. I believe it's 7:00. I'm helping him out with that show every 2 weeks under the cut. So
yes,
come check us out and tune in.
Check that out tomorrow too, man, as well, man. Because I haven't had a chance to check you guys out on that, man. But yeah, so yeah, man, we're gonna cap it with this, man. Because I'm gonna keep saying yep, yep, and I'm gonna be up this motherfucker way past my time. So hey, God bless y'all, man. I'll be praying for you guys, man. I hope you guys stay covered. And until the next time, God bless.
Go on, get out of here! Who needs ya?